All right, straight to the phones. Get a little football today and next as well, just to, spread the wealth a little bit on a cocktail Monday. Kenny, how's that cocktail? Huh? How is it?
It's pretty stiff. I got to tell you, it's a stiff cocktail.
By the way, want to shout out Kenny Cott. You think Frank Ragnow's tough. Kenny Cott. Hung over as a... What did he say? What did he say?
Oh, you'll hear it very soon.
Okay. Listen, Kenny Cott openly admitting he showed up to work today hung over as a dog for Doug and Scott, but he feels great with us.
I was a little banged up. It took me a second. I'm good. I'm all full go now.
Oh, you were Frank Ragnow.
I was about to say,
Kenny Ragnow's tough.
That's right.
How about Cott?
I'm
Kenny
playing through the
Ragnow.
injuries, baby. I'm a tank.
Woo! How much did you, I don't even know.
I probably wouldn't have said that out loud, but, good for you.
Good for you, buddy. Don't want to know. Let's go to the people, shall we? Let's go to Justin, 97.1. Justin, how you doing, buddy? And Justin. All right, guess not. We'll go over to, I want to make sure I get who's held the longest. Go to James, 97.1. What's up, James?
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking the call.
Yeah,
Big
man,
fan.
of course.
Love the show.
Of
So
course.
I just wanted to talk about two things. Went to the game yesterday, went to the first playoff game as well. And then I wanted to touch on Dan Campbell also. So at the end of last season, after the Green Bay game, me and my buddy went in together. We're like, this would be a good time to go in for season tickets. Late 20s, we're like, this is something we can hold on to. So couldn't be happier with how it worked out. It was such a fun season. We were at all the home games. It was perfect. So,
James, first year having tickets.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
You got lucky.
He bypassed all the. You know what? I got a friend of mine, and he also bought season tickets this year, the first time ever. Way to go, James.
Good Lord.
Yeah, no, it's awesome, man. It's awesome. One of the main reasons in doing it, too, was, so we could have the first dibs for these playoff tickets. And these last 2 weeks have been amazing. They really have, And yesterday's game was wild. It was electric. But I will say, I think other people have touched on this. I think the first game was a little crazier. I think the factors with just the first home playoff game at Ford Field, Stafford being there, him being the one trying to take it from us, and then, primetime game at night, people have been drinking all day, all that stuff. I think the first game was a little crazier, but yesterday was amazing. So just a ton of fun.
Yeah. James, I got to tell you, I don't think anything will ever outdo the Rams game. From a electricity standpoint, a desperation, a hunger, I don't know that it's human nature. I mean, people wanted it so bad. It was against Stafford. Now you got two playoff wins. Two. You got two.
It was amazing. I can't believe it in the same season. I must have hugged about 50 people at that Rams game on the way out. I mean, just complete strangers.
That's perfect.
But if I could, real quick, guys, I wanted to talk about Dan Campbell and just the impact he's had. I know you guys talk about it sometimes. We do the Dan Gamble bit. And usually when you guys are criticizing him for, the Dan Gamble stuff, I usually agree with you. But I think the one thing it's done with these risks he's taken all year is it's gotten this team ready for the big moments. Because when they've been doing it all year, like I think back to the Chargers game, that fourth down throw to Laporta, where it's like, if we don't get that, the Chargers probably go down and lose, So when it comes to playoff time, these guys have been put in position all year to make or break
But he's doing
plays.
the right things. I loved going for it on 4th and goal from the 1. I was shocked it was Craig Reynolds, but it worked. You know what else I liked? Not going for it from the 4. I'm going to take the points. James, we're good. The times I've gotten after it is, why are we faking punts on our own 23? We're not TCU taking on, vintage Oklahoma here.
You're not the Buffalo Bills.
Right, you got a good football team. Let's that was I'm leaving that alone. No, James, we're good. I haven't seen anything egregious.
And the thing is, once you do those types of plays, that's when you end up with a guy like Wright just wide open, like, wait, no one covered him.
No, they said it on the broadcast, and it was the best way to describe it. Usually that play begins with, oh, fudge.
Yeah.
Because it ain't going in the flat. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Wait.
There's Brock right on
It's
the
one
other
of those,
side of the
wait,
field.
if we're both here and he's there.
Here's what the Bucs defense sounded like. He is, and he's wide open. There are just He's taking calculated risks. The math backs it up.
Wasn't that the same play they did against the Jets last season? Where he was wide open.
Oh, Jesus. I'd have to
And I
think
think
back. I thought that was in the flat. But, dude, that's over a year ago. I'm sorry. I have failed you.
No, I just.
Rest in peace, Bob Zylstra. Or whatever his name was. What, David? Go ahead. Say it. Say it. You wanted to say it.
I didn't say anything. I'm just preparing some things back here. That's all.
Can I hear the results of what we have?
Oh,
Wow.
That's what he said.
Okay, this is me saying this, and I tend to push the envelope and say, look, just blame me if it goes awry. I'm not sure about that one. Now, even I'm here to tell. I'm never the guy to put the bumper bowler up. You know what I mean? The guardrails, that, not sure. Rico wants no part of it.
As soon as I heard it, I'm like, well, you know what? It's a one-time limited run.
That may be a vintage collection.
It was a one of one. If you heard it, you heard it. If you know, you know.
David, just put that in the special area of the spice rack. I think that is it's a cayenne pepper. A dash will do.
Let's save that for post-Super Bowl celebration. At that point, we can probably get away with anything.
Nah, the meteor will have taken us out by then.
That's what Drew Sharp used to always tell
No,
me.
I'm just saying the Lions win the Super Bowl.
Oh, he said if the Lions won the Super Bowl,
the world's ended.
That would be the second biggest story that happened that day.
Meteor takes out
He was
Earth.
like, right, we would all die, but hey, they won.